Can I help you? Can I help you, sir?
Who are you?
I'm the supervisor. Can I ask what you're doing?
What's your name?
Can I ask you what you're doing?
Do you have a name?
Yeah, I have a name. What are you doing?
May I ask your name?
Give me one. I'll get the postmaster.
How's it going, sir? Sir, can I talk to you over here? Can we just talk over here?
What's wrong with talking to me here?
I just want to talk to you in front of my car where we're not in front of the entrance and we can just have a little peaceful conversation. That's all I want. All right? Go ahead and walk.
I prefer you in front of me.
No, I'm not going to walk in front of you, sir. That's officer safety reasons. We can walk that way. Walk towards my car.
You're making me walk backwards, guys.
Sir, I'm not making you walk backwards. You're walking backwards yourself.
Well, I gotta keep you on camera, so
okay. You can keep me on camera. I just want to talk to you. That's all I want to do.
I don't appreciate being on the camera without my permission. That's against
How far am I being detained?
No, we're gonna.
Am I being detained?
Sir, you're being detained right now just for trying.
Let's slow this down. The officer states the individual is detained due to a reported verbal disturbance. Under the Fourth Amendment, a detention requires reasonable, articulable suspicion of a specific crime. A vague report alone is not enough. Police must be able to clearly explain what crime is suspected, not just that someone called. That legal threshold is critical.
To figure out what's going on here. That's all I'm trying to do. Is we got called? There's a verbal disturbance here.
Could you back up just a little bit?
No, sir. We're gonna walk back here.
6 feet, please.
We're gonna walk back in front of my car. Front of my car.
So I'm being detained.
You are being detained, yes, sir.
For what crime?
There is a verbal disturbance here. That's all I need to investigate. All right.
Verbal disturbance?
Yes, sir. I need your driver's license or an ID card.
What's going to happen to me if I don't give you my documents?
I have to know who you are so I can trespass you if required.
So
that's all I need to know.
Verbal disturbance is a crime.
Sir.
So I'm being accused of a crime.
You are not being accused of a crime. That's what I'm trying to explain.
Detained?
Because there was a verbal disturbance. All right, we're not going to go down this route.
Verbal disturbance.
We're not going to go down this route. All right,
who's the
we're
victim?
just going to have a conversation.
What route are we not going to go down?
Gosh, sir, can you just listen?
Are you becoming frustrated?
Are you becoming frustrated?
No, sir. I just want to know.
Do you really
want
to go down this route? That's what I'm trying to find.
I would just like to know what my rights are in this situation.
Just like all your rights everywhere else. You're in America. You have all your rights.
You have a name and badge number?
It's right here. My name's right there.
Your name is right here?
Right there. It's on. You can put it on camera. I don't care, sir. I need to know
his camera. Is your camera activated right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, make sure it's on.
It's been on this entire time.
It's covering your name.
You can have my card. I do not care, sir. I need to input.
Say again?
Yes, sir.
Here where identification becomes important. In most states, a person is only required to identify themselves during a lawful detention tied to a specific criminal investigation. If no crime can be articulated, refusal to provide ID alone does not automatically equal obstruction. Identification laws depend on context, not curiosity.
All right? I just need to know who you are so that I can figure all this out. Then we can go about our merry way. That's all I need to figure out.
Okay, who has complained against me?
Multiple people, along with the post office. So,
do you have their names?
I don't, because I'm not sitting in front of my computer. I need to know your name. What is your name?
Why do you need to know my name?
So, if I have to trespass you, I need to know who I'm trespassing. It's kind of hard to trespass an unknown person, isn't it?
So I'm being detained right now.
Who are you?
I'm being detained right now for filming. Because it's all on, so there was no verbal disturbance.
That's what I'm getting told. There was a verbal disturbance, citizen dispute. That is what I'm here for.
I got it all on video. There was no verbal disturbance.
Well, that's what I'm here for. I don't know, because I've been talking to you since I got here, correct?
Okay,
correct?
Am I being accused of a crime?
Sir, I need to figure out what's going on. I need to identify who you are and who everybody else is involved in this whole thing.
I don't understand why you need to know who I am to decide whether there was a crime being committed.
Gosh. Sir, what's your name?
Can you just de-escalate a little bit?
I am de-escalating. I am not
riled up. Very frustrated.
Well, tell me who you are.
Well, I don't want to give you up my Fourth Amendment rights voluntarily.
You're not giving up your Fourth Amendment
Unless you're
rights.
going to threaten me with arrest, I'm not going to volunteer any information to you.
Notice the escalation. The officer mentions potential obstruction if the individual refuses to identify. However, obstruction typically requires active interference, not merely remaining silent. Silence by itself is not a crime. The key legal question becomes, was there an actual crime being investigated or just disagreement?
Sir, who are you?
Again, unless you threaten me with arrest, I'm not going to identify.
What is your name?
Again, what will happen to me if I do not give you my identity?
If there's a crime, then I'm going to charge you with multiple crimes.
If there's a crime,
If there was a crime that was committed, or if you're trespassing, or anything like that, then I'm going to charge you with obstruction.
okay. Well, until you tell
And
until you tell
delaying
me,
and interfering with my investigation. That is what I'm going to charge you with.
Listen,
It's just like if you were driving down the roadway and you do not provide a driver's license or ID card to prove who you are.
Can we get a supervisor here, please?
I have 2 other deputies here.
Okay.
I don't need a
to talk to a supervisor.
Why do you need to talk to a supervisor?
Because I don't believe you know the law.
Okay.
You're not respecting my constitutional rights.
I am here to do a job, right? And I got called here lawfully.
Now we see multiple units responding. Police are allowed to investigate citizen complaints, but investigative authority must stay within constitutional boundaries. Being on public property and filming by itself is protected activity. The investigation must focus on behavior that violates a statute, not simply protected speech.
And told that there was a citizen dispute and a verbal disturbance.
And I told you that I don't.
And I am not here to argue with you about the verbal disturbance. I need to know who's identified on what crimes and what stuff so I can investigate what's going on.
Okay, for the third time,
I
would like to talk to a supervisor, please. Please.
2334, 2336.
Kootenai County Sheriff, guys.
Can you come over to this location? What's your first name?
You can call me Good Citizen.
I'm not going to call you a good citizen. I want to talk to you like a human being. I want to know your name.
Sir
That way I can talk to you.
Sir is fine.
19, can you go ask what's going on? And find out what they want done.
3 cars out here for a guy with a camera. 3 squad cars.
It could be all resolved very quickly,
sir. Are you going to get a supervisor here, sir?
I already called my supervisor.
Thank you.
Since you're not going to give up your name or anything like that, you are delaying my investigation, just so you're aware. I just want you to be aware. That's all I want.
Well, I just want you to be aware that I'm not going to give you my ID unless you threaten to arrest me. I don't want to go to jail.
Why would I threaten to arrest you? I'm not going to threaten to arrest you. I'm just going to arrest you if I have a crime or something. You realize that, right? I'm not going to threaten to arrest you.
I want to give you my ID if you're going to arrest me. If it can stop me from being arrested, if giving you my ID stops me from going to jail, then I'm going to give you my ID.
Well, that'd be nice.
Okay, but if I don't have to give you my ID, I don't want to give you my ID.
What are you doing, man?
Filming.
Like what? This? That's not too pretty. It's kind of a snowy day.
Analytics. Filming. COVID-19.
You have anything better to do today?
You guys don't have to wear masks.
I'm like 6 feet away from you.
Well, he come right up on me. I asked him to step away. He wouldn't do it. He started getting very agitated.
I know the guy for years. He doesn't get agitated.
Well, I got it on film, bud.
Oh, man. Bet you do.
Yeah. What's your name and badge number?
Oh.
You want to identify?
We don't have badge numbers.
You're the public servant here. You're the one that's supposed to identify, not the public.
Well,
You're not our
if
master. You're not our master.
I'm not saying I'm your
And
master.
stop acting like it.
Why are you going down this route? What is
What
behind
route are
all
you
this?
talking?
Like,
Please-
why are you trying to do this? What is your purpose right now?
Well, right now I'm just standing up for my Fourth Amendment rights, and you don't seem to like that. It irritates you.
Doesn't irritate me.
Sure it does.
I love the Constitution.
You don't have a right to know who I am. If I haven't broken the law, you have no...
The officer claims the individual is delaying the investigation. However, the Supreme Court has consistently held that citizens are not required to assist police investigations beyond lawful obligations. The burden is on the state to justify detention, not on the citizen to justify silence. That distinction protects everyone's rights.
authority over me. You've illegally detained me now for about 10 minutes.
Okay. If you would like to leave, you can leave.
Well, you just told me I was detained.
Yeah, well, this crime
Well,
was
if I'm
occurring,
free to
but
leave,
if
I'm free to stay.
you're going to leave, then
If I'm free to leave, I'm free to stay.
we're not going to go back there.
Why are you standing in front of me? You
We're
just said
not
I was
going to
free
go
to
back
leave.
there because I
I'm
got to
going
figure out
that
what's
way.
going on back there. But if you're going to walk down the
Am
road, I don't
free-
care.
If I'm free to leave, I'm free to stay. Am I detained? Am I detained?
Let me figure out
You
what's
see
going
how you
on
won't
over
tell
here.
me whether I'm detained or not? This is a tyrant right here.
Okay,
He will not tell me whether I'm being detained.
you want to
because
go
he's a
down
tyrant.
this? I am.
This is the Kootenai County Sheriff's
Okay.
Department, guys.
Really?
Am I detained?
If you're going to walk
for the
away,
fifth
if you're going to
time.
walk away, then go ahead. But if you're not going to walk away, if you're going to stay here, then I need to figure out what they want to do if they
Well,
want
this
trespass.
This is public property. You can ask me to leave, but you can't trust me from public property. Did you take an oath to the Constitution?
Okay. All right.
Oh man, it's cold. Hey man, all that I ask you do is just maybe not stick.
You can ask all you want,
Try
bud.
to keep your 6 feet from people.
What's your name and badge number?
But you can go stand there all you want, video.
Hey, what's your name and badge number?
All right.
What's your name and badge number?
We don't have.
That's all I know. That's all I need to know, sir. That's all it was.
They won't identify. They come up here like a tyrant. The walk of shame. The walk of shame. That's what you're doing right now.
Encounters like this highlight a few principles. If you are detained, the officer must articulate a lawful reason. If you are free to leave, you are also free to stay in a public place. Public filming is protected under the First Amendment, and constitutional protections apply even during uncomfortable interactions. Understanding these boundaries benefits both citizens and law enforcement. Know your rights, exercise them calmly, and document responsibly.